Hello and welcome to my dining table and the puzzle. Have a seat, grab some tea. I tend to talk a lot. Welcome. Yeah, I just said that. My name is Kerstin. If anyone was curious, I come to realize that I don't always say my name. I'm not saying that I assume you know it. Because like if you're new here, hello, how can you know my name? If you've been here before, well, as I just said, I'm not always the best at, telling you my name, so you still might not know it. Life's hard, I know. But yeah, I did it. I applied for school, which for some reason was quite nerve-wracking. Ooh. And then it's not like it matters in a way, but at the same time it totally does, because I realized I would like to get in. Not just like, yeah, whatever, but I would really like to try this. So, to be able to do that, I have to get in. Yeah. So that was the first thing. I applied. It was a little nerve-wracking, but, I'm not going to get an answer until July 20th, which is like forever from now. Ooh. So, and I'm not the most patient person, so it's gonna be a challenge to wait for that. At the same time, it might not be such a challenge, because after I applied, I hit the button that said apply, and then I was done applying, basically. It's a very easy way to do it here. But then I went to check to see what kind of grades have gotten in before. And, that might pose a rather big challenge for me, because I saw how much points basically are, I guess in like English terms maybe, you would call it like grade point average, how good of a grade do you have. And it's been a while since I went to school. I didn't necessarily always do the best in school. So my grades weren't bad, but they were not the best either, which I will now be punished for, unfortunately. Or not punished, but to an extent it kind of feels a little bit like that. Because I went to check how much you needed last year to get in. And then I found a way to calculate how much I think I had. And to get in last year, you needed an average, or the lowest average that got in was 49.1. Cool! And then I calculated my grades, and I ended up with 48. So 48 for me, 49.1. I might have a challenge, I might not get in. I think that's when it really hit me, that I realized I probably won't get in, and then it was like, but I really want to. So in that sense, it was good of me to apply. The chance of getting in is not really all there. There is always a chance that different people with different grades are applying this year. I really hope so. Please keep your fingers crossed for me. So, never say never, but the chances are, lower than what I would like them to be. As in, it's a pretty good chance I'm not gonna get in. So that sucks. I mean, especially since I realized I really did want to get in. And, you know, I can't do much about my grades from, God, 20 years ago. I can't turn back time and fix my grades. Sometimes that would have been like... I'm not saying that I would like to go back in time and do it. I would like to do it with like my present state of mind, so to speak. But yeah, yeah, all that much insecurity and fear about like, oh, what do I do? And now I'm realizing, well, in all likelihood, don't really matter what I do, because I probably won't get in anyway. So that was fun. Or, you know, not really fun, but that is, it is what it is. I can't change those facts, because those are facts of me probably not getting in. But, I mean, maybe a lot fewer people with crappier grades apply this year, so probably shouldn't hope for that. But at the same time, it's like, well, you know, if I want to get in, someone else has to kind of not get in. And I'm going to hope for me. So I'm going to hope that I'm getting in, and, well, you know, sucks for other people if they don't get in. Then again, you can say the same for me, you know? It would be good for someone else to get in, and then it would suck for me. But, you know, we all win some, we all lose some. Just hoping that I'm on the winning side. Yeah. It's like I wish I'd figured it out earlier, what I wanted to do. I'm not saying that's the only thing I want to do, because there's so much you can do. And it's so hard to choose, and well, how do people do it? The choosing, I don't know. I don't understand. But yeah, it's a thing. I probably won't get in, so this whole previous video, and kind of a little bit of this one too, I will admit, it's gonna be a little bit of, yeah, well, whatever. I no likelihood won't get in anyway. What am I nagging on about? Why am I like obsessing over it? It's like, well, I'm obsessing because I wanted to get in, apparently. And also, I'm starting to figure out what I want to do. That is a pretty cool thing, by the way. Starting to figure out what you want to do. It's just, it's a little challenging because it's hard. So yeah, it's all the things all at once. It's a challenge. So yeah, that was potentially it. So that was a rather, I don't even know how to put it. Not a bummer, because I mean I knew it was a potential that it wouldn't, you know, work. But at the same time, I won't know for sure until July. July. God, when will it be? July 20th. That is when I will know for sure whether I get in or not. So I will update you. Either very, very sad me or very happy and also freaking out me. Either way, it'll be something. But yeah, that's how that went. Gosh, I mean, I thought about it so much, and I talked with you guys, I talked to a friend of mine, and like, yeah, it was a lot of thinking, and it actually led to a little bit of doing, as in applying. I was not sure if that was gonna happen, to be completely honest, because of how, yeah, all over the place I was. Who am I kidding? I still am all over the place. I think that's like a natural state of mind for me now, maybe? I don't even know. Anyway, I don't know if you noticed, but I have boxes there. That does not mean that I found a house, but I mean, I've heard about visualization. You get what I mean. I've heard about it. I've heard it's a thing. I heard it supposedly works. I haven't looked into it, so I have no idea how it works and what you're really supposed to do. And, you know, for something to actually work, you might want to look into that. Probably. I would assume so. I haven't. Because, well, this past few days my mind has been on school. Even though I don't even go to school. Yet. Maybe. Maybe. You never know. You never know. Or at least I do not know yet. Chances are slim, as I said, but yeah, I don't know yet. Might happen. It might happen. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, and if you want to help me out, you can keep your fingers crossed too. I don't know if it's actually gonna help, but you know, I'm willing to take a shot and try it out. So I'm hoping, you know, maybe it'll work. We all cross our fingers. Maybe I'll get in. I have no idea. So, wow. But yeah, I kind of started collecting boxes last year, which I don't know whether that was smart or not. I did it, so you know, I have the boxes. I don't have a house. I haven't bought a house. I don't have a house, or technically I have the one I live in, but I don't want to be here. So that's why I'm saying I don't have a house. Yeah. But I'm hoping, you know, maybe some weird ass miracle will help me out if I have a bunch of boxes ready to be packed, and tell the universe that, hey, just look, I'm ready to move, just show me the house. I don't know. I mean, that would be really cool if that was something that actually happened. That would have been incredible. I probably feel a little weird about it because yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, it could have been really, really cool. I'm hoping that will be the thing, that it actually works out, and, you know, my wishful thinking will, I don't know, wish it into existence or something? I don't even know how to almost explain it. I really, really want to buy a house. And I don't know exactly where. I do know that I would like it now. Or preferably like, you know, a while ago. But at some point, it will happen. I'm getting impatient and I want it now. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the universe is all that interested in listening to me, which is a little sad. I mean, come on, universe. Help me out here. I clearly need it. Yeah. Oh. What? Okay. So yeah, that's a thing that I want, and I guess you could say by collecting boxes and getting ready to move, I'm hoping the universe will say, okay, you're ready enough now, so here's your house. Just talk to the bank and it'll be fine. because that's another thing. The talking to the bank thing. Oh, I don't know how that's gonna go. Because, you know, not having a job will probably make it a little bit more challenging to get a loan. So there's a lot going on in my brain these days. When is it not? And the answer is, I don't know. I've never had a brain that's quiet. Just keep yammering on. You know, just like I'm doing all the time. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm collecting boxes, so maybe the universe will understand that I really want a house. And I'm not saying that I want the universe to just give it to me. I absolutely expect to work for it. But you know, I wish the universe could work a little bit faster, so I could get it like yesterday or something. That would be awesome. That has not yet happened. I keep waiting for it to happen. I keep wishing for it to happen. In the meantime, I'm talking to you guys, waiting, wanting, wishing, and all that. I mean, it has to work at some point, right? It has to. I just wish that it had already worked. But yeah, so I've been collecting boxes, getting ready for a move. I have no idea when will happen because I don't have a house yet that I've bought. So that's the thing. But you know, at some point it will work out. Kind of like with the school thing, you just gotta go for it and keep your fingers crossed and hope you survive the process or something. That's what it feels like. But everything, I'm not saying everything is up in the air at the moment, but in a way it feels a little bit like it. Because, I mean, I know not everything is up in the air. But in a way, it feels like it. I currently don't have a job, and sure, I haven't gone looking for one because I don't know exactly what I want, but at the same time, I do know what I want. I just have no idea how to get it. I mean, I have some ideas on how to get it, I think, maybe. Like, I'm not even sure about that. Where do you go? Oh. That was easy. So yeah, it's a lot. I have a lot of frustration these days because, well, all of what I just mentioned leads to a lot of frustration. Luckily, I have puzzles. And now I'm gonna start the sky, so that will be his own little frustration thingy, I guess you could say, but I mean, I've done this puzzle before. The title of the puzzle is Mountain Chalet. And it's from Ravensburger. It's got 1,000 pieces. And if you buy a Ravensburger puzzle now, and I've bought a few lately, or not lately, over the last couple of years I've acquired a couple of Ravensburger puzzles, and the cool thing now is that pieces lock together. So you can like put several pieces together and the pieces lock together and you can move several at once. This, yeah, okay, maybe I can almost lift some, but like the whole thing is movable. And nothing really sticks together. Luckily, they have, oh my god, this is so far. Luckily, the pieces are kind of unique enough, not that they're super unique, they're like all regular piece shapes, but they're unique enough that they don't like have any false fits. Like I had in my previous puzzle, which was a Ravensburg puzzle. But this does not really have any false fits. At least I haven't found any yet, and it's been a while since I last did it. So, yeah. But I am, as usual, enjoying my puzzle. And it's so cool that a lot of you are also enjoying puzzles. I mean, that is part of, or a big part of what I do here on this channel. I do puzzles, and mostly it's that I do puzzles while I talk a lot. Where would I be without talking? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, okay, why am I struggling so hard right now? What is going on? Okay, got the first. Got it. Nope. Yep, okay. So, yeah. Do I have any more to say right now? I told you that I did apply. That felt a little scary, but I did it anyway. And I think that's important, to do things that you occasionally find a little scary. Not dangerous. I'm not saying go out and do dangerous stuff. Like, don't do that. But things that you find a little nerve-wracking, a little scary, when they're not dangerous, I'd say try. I mean, how bad could it be, right? Or maybe it can. I don't know. That would probably depend on what you want. Whether it's a bad thing or not. I would assume. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I didn't have more to say right this moment. That happens. Believe it or not. Sometimes people might not believe that from me. And I can't say that I would blame them. But yeah, I keep wishing for a house to show up. I keep not finding a house to buy. That part is really annoying. But my camera cut me off without telling me, so I have no idea what you just last saw. Like that's new. No, it's not. Sorry about that. Oh man. Anyway, I have no idea what you last saw. I'm looking for a house, haven't found one, really want to, kind of desperately. And I don't really like being desperate. Being desperate leads to unfortunate choices at times, and I would like to not make too many unfortunate choices. I'm not saying that I've made terribly unfortunate mistakes during my time here on Earth, but I have made some questionable choices. I assume we all have. I'm kind of leaning into that sure, we've all made some unfortunate choices. Not that I would want anyone to make unfortunate choices, but I think it's part of being a human. Sometimes I find it annoying, but it is what it is. And I think that oh, that definitely didn't work. That this, oh, maybe that one. I think this will actually be enough for this video, because I found myself like just staring at you for a second there before you cut me off, or maybe that was after you cut me off. Probably, hopefully after. You don't need me staring at you, or maybe you do. I don't know. What do you prefer? Staring at you? Or me staring at the picture so I can actually do the puzzle? I will admit that is what I prefer. Looking at the picture, that is. But yeah, I think or maybe I should say, I know that I'm gonna let you go now. And you will see me in another video. Or I will see you. Except I don't actually see you. I mean, I see my camera, but I don't see you. That would probably freak me out if someone actually showed up. Or if someone talked to me anywhere else. Or not like, yeah. If someone has seen my videos, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm kind of happy about that. But if someone had seen my videos and saw me in real life and tried to say hi, I would freak out. That would be nerve-wracking. I would never want that to happen. Because I'd be a nervous mess. And I don't think that would be a pleasant situation for anyone, to be honest. Yeah. No fame for me in any way, shape, or form, luckily. That would be, I don't know, I mean, there are people that have to deal with such things, like celebrities and all. I don't get it. Why would you do that to yourself? It sounds horrifying. So yeah. Anyway, why do I always do this? I start these like random thoughts and then I just go with it. I do entertain myself when I edit though. I don't know how you feel about when I just go on this weird thought, like random thoughts. I don't even know what they're called. I just start with one thought and then I just kind of go with it. I don't know what that's called. So if you know what's that called, please let me know. I would like to know. But I find it kind of interesting, I guess you could say. And, these do not stick well together. Woo! But yeah, I'm starting to ramble. Okay, I'm gonna quit it now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a nice day and you will see me continue with this puzzle when I get more coherent again. I think that's the general gist of my videos. If I'm coherent, I can talk. If I'm not, I obviously struggle and should probably shut up and do something else for a bit. So that is what I'm gonna go do now. Probably some more knitting. I like knitting. I've been showing you some of my knitting. You don't seem that convinced of me showing you knitting, but honestly, that part I don't care about because I like it. So I'm gonna continue doing it. Am I good at it? Not really. And then we go to the, shouldn't I stop talking? Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? Well, okay then. Bye for now. See you in the next video.